Hey, what up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome to episode number 4 of the Road to Glory here on FC25. Let's see what magic we can cook up today. So today's video is actually powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. My friends, there are 2 different filming styles that I like to use when making these videos. This is what we call live Lasty, where you can see my background and I'm in a box in the top corner. The other is called green screen Lasty, where I'll be somewhere down below and it'll remove the background and all of that stuff. You'll see both types of that today in this episode as I jump between the two. And of course, there is always a link to my Elgato profile page down below if you are an aspiring content creator looking to get the best tools in the game. So this is where we stand with the team right now. As you know, I've got a little bit of an Ipswich core going on, and that they're like the lower rated players in my club, but I'm looking to Evo them real soon. We've still got this lone Phil Foden, and of course we do have Tim Howard in goal. I didn't get an outfielder as my pre-order hero, but we've got a solid keeper for a little while. So that's actually quite good. Now, my friends, if you enjoyed today's video, keep smashing that thumbs up button. Let's go for 7,000 likes on this episode. I know you can do it. Keep smashing that hype train. Thank you very, very much. Subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. So I played 3 or 4 games of Rush with my mates, and I've got, I guess, just a couple of like vanity items to redeem, but it'd be nice if we could get like the odd sort of gold pack or something. So what's my other reward? Rush Mastery. I've now played, well, it says win 5 in a row. Not sure I've actually done that, but we've got our first small-sided pitch trophy. All right, I'll add that in. Well, I'll add that in right now. I've applied the item, and then tell me that the other objectives are actual packs. That'd be real nice, wouldn't it? So let's claim that. We get ourselves 200 coins. I'm not mad at that. And then the other objective is play 10 online matches. Surely a gold pack, please. An Anchor Chem style. It's useful, but I wanted to open a pack. So you might be able to tell, just above me, up here, I haven't got many coins left now. And that is because I have spent all of them on players to complete marquee matchups. I wanted to get marquee matchups done because it gives tradable rewards, and it'll be our first chance to get like a premium gold players pack on the RTG. We are going to have to say goodbye to some of our Premier League players though, which is a little bit sad, but you know, I'm sure we can get maybe better players back. If I take a look at the Man City versus Arsenal challenge, as you can see, we're going to be getting rid of Timber, Ait Nouri, Richarlison and Bowen from the from like our current squad. So it's going to absolutely decimate our team, but I'm looking to upgrade those players anyway. So let's just see what we can get from that. So I will submit this. I have gone out and paid some money for some of the players. Yeah, I understand that I'm now getting rid of players from my actual squad. And then we can go ahead and submit the other 3 teams, and then we'll open all the packs together. So let's start with this Turkish League one. I had all of these players in the club, I believe. Maybe I had to buy 1 or 2 of the German midfielders. But they would have been like a 200 coin purchase, so not much at all. Lombardia versus Milano. That is the Milan derby, essentially. They are just not licensed this year. I did have to go out and get a couple of players. Oh, maybe I didn't actually. No, I think they're all pretty much first owner, aren't they? Yeah. So that was all right. Vecino, yeah, sorry, mate. You're off the bench now. You are submitted, pal. And then this is the one that I had to spend most of my coins on because it was a maximum of 4 clubs allowed for Villarreal versus Barcelona. Now, that meant I did have to go out and buy quite a lot of players. I spent most of the 4,000 coins that I had on this. And that's okay, because hopefully marquee matchups will return us some half-decent stuff anyway. If it doesn't, hey, we've lost out on 4,000 coins, right? It's no big deal. So with that, marquee matchups is complete. The first one of the year. And I don't know why the graphic hasn't popped up, but hopefully the game's not completely crashed. I'll get back to you. Aha, so we're back. Yeah, it definitely did crash. We'll start with a mixed players pack. You never know what you're going to get from something like this. It's going to be a bronze tunnel. Can we guess who it is? Brazilian striker from the Superliga. Absolutely no idea. I'm going to say Janinho is this guy's name. A regen. Oh, it's got Junior. That was quite close. Renato Junior. Actually, probably doesn't look like the worst bronze in the world. And then we also get, we do get a Prem player there in Harry Winks for Leicester. But yeah, all of this stuff is tradable, so it's going to be discard worthy more than what we've ended up spending, and I got rid of some untradeable stuff, didn't I? So that's always quite good. Next up, we have small prime mixed players pack. Come on, let's get a gold tunnel. No, we can get Paredes, who's actually got a fairly well-rounded card, just a little bit slow and not so great on the shooting. Decent passing and physical, though, really, for a starter card, I guess. Jota Silva. It's another Premier League player that we could put in place of Jared Bowen, because we don't have a right mid anymore. And then Orsic, he's lost his legs, hasn't he? He's only got 78 pace nowadays. Wow. He used to be that super quick player on Ultimate Team, didn't he? Prime mixed players pack then. This is Prime. Should give us something half decent, hopefully. Doesn't look like it, though, does it? Nelson. No tunnels here. No tunnels popping up here. We get Samari from Leicester, and then this was someone that Ipswich were linked with, I believe, at one point. But a Silva with 74 pace at centre-back. Actually not bad, but of course he's in the Championship now. So we will move on to the two good packs, essentially. The Premium Gold players and the small Prime Gold players. So let's go ahead and get this. So it's guaranteed to have 180 rated or above, which means that we're definitely going to get the Gold Tunnel. But can we get a little walkout or something? No, I don't think so. Who's this going to be then? An Austrian centre-back from Ligue 1. I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you who this actually is. From Lens. No. No. Danso. So he's got 75 pace and 85 physical. It's not the worst thing in the world. Will it sell, though? Phaser from PSG Women is always going to be a decent link, I guess. 93 pace Bundesliga striker. All right, maybe Evoable. And then Dwight McNeil. Not great, not great. Let's hope we get something in the Premium Gold Players pack then, shall we? Maybe our first team of the week or something so that we could make 10,000 coins. Let's see. It's going to be a non-walkout, I'm pretty sure. Spanish centre-back from La Liga. Could be anyone. Maybe like an 83 or above, though, please. Atletico Madrid. Who have we got? Who have we got? 83 Lenormand. Was French, is now Spanish. It's probably not ideal, but there's going to be 11 more players behind this one. I don't know, maybe we get like an Ipswich player or something. That would make me happy. What else is in this, though? Mazraoui is not a bad shout, actually, for the starter squad, but we have got Wan-Bissaka, haven't we? Bento. I'm not seeing the greatest of players here. A little bit tough. Couple of duplicates, but we can sell those on. So maybe not the greatest of returns from marquee matchups first time around. But hey, would you have really liked to see me get Mbappe this early? Probably not. So switching it over to me, green screen lasty, for the rest of this episode. And I tell you what, the club or the squad is looking a touch bare, isn't it? I mean, I've got concept players now where there used to be actual players. So we're going to have to fix that. We're going to have to basically go out onto the transfer market and try and buy some new players. Now, marquee matchups definitely worked. I listed all of the players up, and as you can see, we're up to 7.7, basically 7,800 coins, with some stuff selling, and then there's still plenty of stuff to go as well. I think the next time I checked, it was like over 10, nearly 11,000 coins. So starting at like 4,000 and getting marquee matchups done certainly worked a treat. Now, I did go out and buy Jack Clark because I can't resist buying Ipswich players left, right and centre at the moment. But I do worry that I don't have a good enough team. The more people that start getting this game, the more Division 6 is going to get populated with those Division 1 players from FC24. And that's going to start to get difficult because people will spend their FC points. And I think I'll start struggling against them. So I have gone out and spent a fair whack there on Leon Bailey. And I'm going to buy my most expensive player so far. 5,300 coins. I know. Absolute tons of money on Cody Gakpo, or Cody Gakpo, I think is probably how you properly pronounce it. But he is going to be my new talisman up front, well, alongside Mateus Cunha for now. And then that right there, we're gonna make the Consa deal like full time. We had the loan. Let's go ahead and get, fully sign him on a permanent, basically. He deserves to be here. He's been rock solid so far. So we've gone and bought a Consa too. So into a game or two of rivals we go. Let's see who we're up against first game. Luckily, I was going to say luckily we're up against someone with a similar squad to us, but actually the midfield and attack was super stacked, and I was up against 2 players as well. So if you didn't know, when you go into rivals, sometimes you can be playing against like a duo. They're each controlling a player there, as you can see. So I went 1-0 down to this crazy hero that my opponent obviously got in their pre-order pack, and I managed to get the equaliser. Matheus Cunha, I tell you what, he is looking like a special player here for the Road to Glory. An absolute bargain of a purchase at 650 coins. As low as I possibly could have paid for him, I'm pretty sure. And as you can see, he's managed to score twice so far. I go from 2-1 up. Well, I go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up to 3-2 down. So let's try and go 4-3 up, shall we, maybe? We get the equaliser there. It's a hat-trick for Matheus Cunha. Great strike from outside the box there. Super sub Marta knocks it to Cody Gakpo, who is able to get a debut goal, and we are 4-3 up. So we really have been like swapping score lines, and I thought after 82 minutes I'd given the game away and we were going to draw it because he got that equaliser there. But then Marta plays this worldie of a ball, and I tell you what, Cunha takes it down brilliantly and just bangs that one into the back of the net. 88th minute, the crowd goes wild. Looks like Lasty's getting a little rivals win here today, and that's exactly what happened. Nice little 5-4 victory, and that was like, whew, sweaty game to start things off. So we keep up on that unbeaten streak, so that's actually 5 wins in a row in rivals. I can imagine that's going to not be the case going forwards, but we did get 5 wins in a row, so that was actually very good, considering our team is definitely a starter squad. Let's just put it that way. So, Terrier, in a little 2-player pack that we got for completing something. Not the greatest reward, but hey, we'll move on into the next game of rivals, and that is a much better squad than mine, I would say. That front 4 especially looks very, very tasty. So I've got my work cut out for me, and that really was the case. You'll see here that it goes from bad to worse to about as bad as it could really get. I think in about 25 FC minutes or FIFA minutes, whatever you want to call it, in-game minutes, I was 4-0 down. So there's the 3rd goal, and my opponent's going to make it 4-0. Yeah, this is pretty rough from me. Bad defending, and my opponent purely capitalized on that. So the question is, can I get back into it? Well, I scored right off of kickoff. In the second half, and then literally straight away I grabbed the ball again and got another goal. But that was that. I tried pushing, I tried to get back into this game. Could I get back into it? Well, no, not really. In fact, I could actually give a penalty away. That's not what you want to see. However, Super Timmy Howard can save that one for us. I mean, that's all me, right? I chose where to go. And we get a 4-2 defeat. Our first defeat in rivals. Feels bad. But it was going to happen eventually, right? And we are at least up to the final checkpoint of Division 6. So if we can push forward into Division 5 going forwards, at least we can't go back past that checkpoint. Now, I did go out and buy Jadon Sancho because Jack Clark wasn't really feeling that great. It's the sort of player that I'm going to need to Evo so that he can become good. And I have decided I don't really want to Evo those Ipswich players until I pack first owner versions of them, so that we can continue evoing them throughout the year and they have the first owner thing next to them rather than just looking like I bought them off the market. Do you know what I mean? And they should be easily packed. But I went 1-0 up here with a Cody Gakpo corner header, literally after a couple of minutes, and then my opponent quit or disconnected or what. I don't quite know what, but I will certainly take a nice, free, easy win. The next couple of games did not quite go my way. So at this point, I decided Calvin Phillips properly needed some help at CDM. So let's change to a 4-2-3-1. Let's get 2 DMs in there. No, Connor Chaplin's not going to play in defensive mid, but I do want my front 4 to be the one that you can see on screen. So I've gone out and bought Super John McGinn for the Road to Glory. I know he's a little bit slow. He's 10 pace quicker than Calvin Phillips, but he looks good in terms of dribbling, defending, and most importantly, physical. So I'm hoping he can do a job for us in DM. And now I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. Maybe that shores me up a little bit. I still haven't grasped the whole tactics and roles, that sort of thing, but this is how we're going to play. I've tried to set some nice roles so that, you know, Leif Davis overlaps quite nicely and that Cunha plays as like a shadow striker with Gakpo with him and stuff like that. So we'll see how that works out. And I mean, I think I lost my first game with it, I'll be honest. So we're not going to show that one. But we've gone into another game and we've finally matched up against someone who has a squad on our level. I did play a few people that had just like absolute mega squads. Definitely been opening their FC points and probably some more. And that's fine. If that's how they enjoy the game, you go for it. But you and me, we prefer to do it RTG style, don't we? It's a lot more fun. It may be very difficult at the start. And I'm definitely struggling to get coins at the moment. But hey, I'm sure in time it will work out for us and we'll still have a very, very good team as we go through this series. So as you can see, in the last kick of the game, basically, I end up getting a winner. So maybe the 90th minute extra or added time cheese is still there, and I managed to get a lucky victory. But I was 2-0 up. He then got it back to 2-2. I thought I was about to do an Everton. But no, we were able to get that victory right at the very end. So that's nice. You know, it shows that at least I was doing all right in my new formation. The last sort of couple of things have sold now from marquee matchups, and considering I've got those players in the club that I paid for, I've still got over 6,000 coins in the club ready to spend at this point in time, so that's really nice. Now, a little 3-player pack, I think for playing like 5 Rivals games or 10 Rivals games, something like that. We get 83 rated Spitzer from the Dutch Women's League, and in the pack alongside it is a French woman 81 rated and then a French man 79 rated. All right, fair enough. Will they get used? I'm not too sure. Maybe in an SBC. I need to start working on those advanced SBCs, don't I? So my friends, we've come towards the end of the episode. I hope you've liked the little bit of live lasty and the little bit of green screen lasty combined. Do you like that style? Should I do that more often in the episodes? Let me know. I also changed the camera or where the camera was placed a little bit so that you could see things better and it doesn't take up half the screen when I'm playing live games. You'll see that when we do the next live game with live lasty. But my friends, we've come to the end of the episode. If you have enjoyed today, please do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button. It's a Saturday, it's a weekend. I want to see 7,000 likes on this episode once again. Can you make that happen? And if you are new to the channel, subscribe, all of that good stuff. My friends, take it easy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Good luck to your football team today, unless you are a Southampton or a Norwich supporter, because I will be at St Mary's watching Ipswich play. Looking forward to that. And I'll see you all tomorrow for hopefully another fun episode. I'm going to go and sweat a load of goals in squad battles so that I can earn a 100k pack for scoring 250 goals. We'll open that one tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.